Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and today I have yet another haul video, but this one I'm a little bit less ashamed of because of the fact that this is over the course of the whole summer that I've obtained these books, and not just like one night when I was online and just really wanted 9 books for some reason. I mean, not for some reason, because I love books and I have an obsession and it's kind of bad. But anyway, these are the books that I have gotten over the summer, and I'm really excited to show them to you, so let's get on with it. Don't know why I did this. Okay. So one of the very first books I got this summer, probably in like early June, is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. Let me tell you what it's about, okay? A Court of Thorns and Roses is loosely based off of Beauty and the Beast. I don't know how to pronounce the main character's name, but basically she kills a wolf and then she has to pay for it for some reason, and she's taken to a fairy kingdom and she is prisoner there, and then there's like this passion that ensues with one of the leaders. From what I've heard, this is technically YA, but it's a little bit more like adult. Like they have some sensual things. So definitely for like older YA readers. So just fair warning, a lot of these books that I got over the summer were bought at beaches, because even if I like go down to a beach for a day, if there's a bookshop there, which there should be a bookshop there, I will most likely buy something. So the first beach book that I got was The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. This book follows this world where there are silver bloods who have supernatural abilities and powers, and red bloods who basically serve the silver bloods because red bloods don't have any powers, until this main female character is taken to the palace or something like that, and she has an ability and she has red blood. So it's like, what is going on? And that's the second book I got. Yep. The first book that I showed you and the next couple books I'm going to be talking about, I got at our really awesome big new and used bookstore in my city, and it's called Powell's, and it is amazing. So one of the best buys I found at Powell's recently was this book called Seeker by Arwen Eilis Dayton. Don't know if I pronounced that correctly. And this hardback edition was $6. So let me tell you what this is about. Follows a main character who is a girl. And she takes an oath to become a seeker, and what seekers are, they just basically protect the people that need protecting. And she is doing it with her, like, boyfriend, and she's like, this is amazing, bless. But then, the night she takes the oath, she's like, oh no, something is wrong. My family is not who I thought they were. My boyfriend is not who I thought he was. What is going on? And that's the premise of this book. And then I got this mass-marketed paperback version of Clockwork Princess by Cassandra Clare, and it's the third book in the Infernal Devices series. Basically, the premise of this whole series is that it's the Shadow Hunter world in 1800 England. I know everyone's like, I hate mass-marketed paperbacks. I don't mind them that much. Like, I just love making cracks in the spine. Okay, you can't see it. I have my Outlander edition up there, mass-marketed paperback version, and it is all cracked up the spine, and I love it. Another book that I got at my Powell's bookstore. It's the best bookstore ever, guys. Highly recommend. I got Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban by J.K. Rowling, and my family and I have obtained every book in the series except for the third book. So, yeah, I just bought it because how could you not have a complete set? And this is Guinevere, Queen of the Summer Country by Rosalind Miles. There's no twist, it's basically classic, just written down telling of the legend of Arthur and Guinevere. I just thought I would pick this up. It was $7, and I thought I might as well just check it out. I couldn't say no. And yet again, these next 2 books are from my beloved Powell's bookshop. The first one I have is Julia Vanishes by Catherine Egan, and Steele, I got this for $12.50. Julia lives in a time where magic is banned, and it's kind of like reminiscent of the Salem witch trials. So magic is banned, and if you find to have magic, you are drowned in public cleansings. She has magic, and her magic is that she can kind of go like in between and go unseen. And she's like, well, I'm going to use this to my best advantage and become a thief. A beautiful book. I really like the end pages. I don't know if you can see that. I just think they're cool. Okay, the next book I have is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas, and I just really wanted it. This is the sequel to A Court of Thorns and Roses, the first book I showed you. Yeah, this is, I'm not going to say a lot about this. I've heard a lot of good things about this book, like a lot of good things about this book. I'm pretty excited to have this in my possession. The last three I got yet again at a beach bookshop. This was the beach trip that I just took in the past week. You can see in my last video that I quizzed my sisters and my mom, or my sister and my mom, about bookish related subjects, so you can totally check that out if you want to. But we, of course, visited a bookshop and I got some goodies. So the first one I got was Voyager by Diana Gabaldon. And this is the third book in the Outlander series. I have currently only read the first one. I have the second one in my possession. I just really wanted to make sure I had the third one on hand. So Outlander is basically based, it's like a historical fiction novel with added bits of romance and fantasy. What could you love more? But I would say it's mainly a historical fiction novel. Other bookstores tend to disagree with me and they put it in the romance section. Powell's. And yes, there is romance in this, but I definitely don't feel like it's the main point of the book. The second book I have from this particular bookstore was Out of the Easy by Ruta Sepetys. So this book is based in New Orleans. And basically the main character, Josie Moraine, is a daughter of a prostitute, and that's basically what everyone kind of thinks of her as, and she just wants to leave. She just wants to get out of town and go to college, and then a huge crime happens and she can't leave anymore. I think this might be a historical fiction novel. I'm not quite sure. Honestly, I'd be happy either way. And the last book I have is Origin by Jessica Cowery. This basically is just like any other, Maggie, be kind to your books. This is a sci-fi novel, and it is based on a girl who has been engineered to live forever in a lab. And then she decides that she wants to escape, and I think the lab is surrounded by a jungle hidden deep in the Amazon rainforest. And when she leaves, she finds a boy. Are you surprised? I'm not. Now I can refill my shelf, because right now it has holes in it, and it makes me sad. Oh, other things that I got at the beach. Excuse me for being so close. So, I got these earrings that say Book Nerd. My mom got me these earrings, and my sister found them, and my mom was like, oh, Maggie, of course you need them. And I was like, I accept that. I also got these cat socks. I can die happy. Look at these, they're so cute! So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will thoroughly enjoy these books that I've gotten over the summer. Again, I hope you liked the video. If you want to see more of my videos, then make sure to subscribe. I post a video every Friday, and I'll see you next time. Bye!